All right, so I'm going to be going ahead and showing you guys a construction of an email filtering automation. And follow along if you want. Essentially, I've shown you guys how to, or I've broken down scenarios for you guys before with the mailing reports, and now I'm going to show you guys how to create your own automation from the ground up. So the first thing you want to do is go to create a new scenario. And I'm going to, usually what I like to do actually is I like to name my scenarios first. So construction one, email filtering automation. You can name yours whatever you want, and then I'm gonna go ahead and save mine, and then add in the email right here, and I want to watch for emails. And what I'm going to do, what my goal is to basically filter out all emails from myself, right? So just mail for myself. You guys have seen me do this before, but not necessarily build it from the ground up. And so, yeah, you guys get to see me do that. So for a search query, I'm going to put from and then my email. And if you want to have multiple queries, you could add the and operator. You could also type the or operator and then add a second query. So from and then a query as you normally, or and then a query as you normally would. But I just need one. Something that's really important is the limit. So what you want to take note of is the limit is the number of basically messages and emails that get pulled down from your inbox or whatever folder you select here. And so this is going to heavily basically dictate how much you can do in your following modules. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to 25 because I want to pull as much as possible. I could make it more, but I don't want to go crazy. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to select the move a message module, and it does take a little while to load, but yeah, again, essentially all we're doing is we're creating an email filtering system. Maybe there are multiple people who you want to filter emails for, and maybe there are multiple conditions that you have. So for example, it doesn't just have to be from a certain person, right? You can also add in a subject and have your subject be, team whatever or meeting whatever, right? So yeah, just little note. But yeah, we'll go back into the second module, and once it's finished loading, we'll go ahead and fill in the settings for this as well. So we're going to go ahead and take the message ID from the first module, right? And then we're going to go into mail folder, and this is going to be where we move all the messages that the first module finds. So I want to put all those messages and messages from James, right? And lastly, what I want to do is I want to filter them. So I'm going to go here and click the wrench and set up a filter. And I want the filters to, basically show me emails or move emails that have attachments. So I'm going to go ahead and put in has attachments. And for condition, I'm going to go scroll down, and this is for the first module. And I'm going to find where it says has attachments. It should be right here. It's between sent date time and internet message ID. So has attachments, and I'm going to scroll down and go to the, if I can find it, Boolean operator, and type in true. So if has attachments is true, if it has attachments, it will go ahead and continue on with the flow. So basically, it'll look for messages. It'll look for 25, at most 25 messages from me, right? Within all of my inbox. It will see which messages have attachments, and only messages that do have attachments will continue on to the next module where they get put into a separate mailbox. And so I'll go ahead and run this module and show you guys how it works. And you'll see that it only has 2, and a lot of them did not pass for true, but 2 of them did. And those emails are right here in the number of bundles. So if I go here and I go into my folder for messages from James, you'll see that there are 2 here, both with attachments, right? And I guess hopefully this is blurred. Maybe it's not blurred. I'm not sure in terms of editing, but you'll see that they have the paper clips right here. And so all of the ones that had attachments were selected and moved over. So it could have been more. Obviously, there are probably more emails in my inbox that have attachments. However, what we did is we set this limit right here to 25. And so it only took the first 25 emails or so within my entire mailbox. And out of those first 25, any emails that are that have attachments, those are the emails that went through. And you can see, I can tell because of how early the date is. Right now it's December. And so these dates are pretty far away. So it took the first 25 emails that I've gotten with this email address, and it sorted through all of those. So remember, if you want to have all your emails, right, you want to put in like a huge number, right? Something crazy, because if you have a lot of emails, you can either run this automation multiple times or put in a large limit. Let me go ahead and make sure that's still 25. But yeah, that is how you can construct your own email filtering automation.